All right. Short break then. How about that? How about that? Love never fails. Welcome. What's up? Yeah, we are. Where are we? We're gonna have some drinks with Dr. Chocolates.
How may I help you, Commander?
I have a present for you, Doc.
Sarah's ice brandy? You didn't. Thank you. I always regretted not opening that original bottle when I still could. I won't make the same mistake again. Why don't we open this bottle right here, right now, you and me?
You crack open the bottle. I'll get the glasses.
I thought Alenko's biotic display might have broken Jenkins' back, but Jenkins pops up and yells, "That was
awesome!"
Oh, Jenkins. Soldiers like him make the Alliance great.
Not really.
Cerberus lacks the same enthusiasm.
Yeah, Jenkins' enthusiasm got him killed in the first 5 minutes of the game. Just saying.
With your service record, you could have gotten a tour of duty on any Alliance ship. Why'd you really leave?
Maybe it's less about leaving and more about staying. As a military doctor, I mostly treat people who are in bad shape. Often they die. And if I can help them, they move on. Either way, they leave.
You know, there's a lot of pasty white characters in this game, including our shepherd, but I think Dr. Chocolates is the pastiest of them all.
Don't you have any friends?
He does look
or
like a
family?
vampire here.
No, not lacking friendship,
Can't you picture her with fangs?
just stability. Jeff, Joko will always have Vrolic syndrome. He would never admit it, but he needs my help, and he always will. I wish it weren't, but sadly, it's true.
Toast to Joker, to friends, to the Alliance, to the Fallen.
To Jenkins, to Presley, and to Alenko.
May they never be forgotten.
Shepard, you better get that arm looked at. Research data recovered. Metagel capacity. What you get for drinking with the doctor. Right. I think we're good. So we haven't finished recruitment, but we're gonna go ahead and head for Kasumi's loyalty mission. I think let's take a look at it here together. Started to pick up side quests. Want to bring Tali back to the Citadel for that. Brogan Sushi. Can never remember who we need to speak with. Find someone in the Zakara market who knows about the Presidium Lakes and ask them about the fish. Can never remember who we need to speak with for that. N7 Lost Operative. Lorik Fathar. Next time we're on Omega, could even make a special trip. We got to take this data pad back to Arya. About the merc groups that were planning to work together to overthrow her. Bloodwolf, cheers. Cheers, Jay and chat. Cheers to you. Welcome. That Dr. Chocolate sure can drink. Overlord. I don't think we'll be doing Overlord today, but maybe, what day is it? Yeah, maybe tomorrow. We could do Overlord tomorrow. Or at least think about it. Depends on what we want to do. Tomorrow, Project Firewalker. So, missions and recruitments. We still have to recruit Jack. Travel to prison ship Purgatory, and we have to recruit the Warlord. Dr. Okir. But Zaid's and Kasumi's loyalty missions are already on the board. And if we travel to Beckenstein, Serpent Nebula, and attend the party of notorious arms dealer Donovan Hawk, who has the same voice actor as engineer Ken Daniels downstairs, I'd like to get that out of the way. It's also a good mission, but I'm a little worried about the end and whether it'll crash. Max, got a question. Why'd you pick Ash over Caden? Not a big fan of either. I can answer that, though. I think Ash works as a better foil, a better contrast and foil to Shepard, especially in the third game. So, I don't know. Caden and Ashley, they play essentially the same role, right? Whoever survives plays that role in the third game. I just think it kind of works better in terms of the mistrust, the persistent betrayal of Shepard, just never really getting on board with Shepard. It just kind of works. But first time I played this game, and all I could hear was Carth Onasi in Caden's voice. And then by the time I got back to Knights of the Old Republic, it was the other way around, and I was hearing Caden. So Beckenstein. Now we go to Beckenstein. Forgot to get upgrades from Kasumi. Let's grab her upgrades real quick while I'm thinking about it. Actually, does Zaid actually have upgrades? His upgrades.
Mess Sergeant Gardner might just be an evil genius.
Either of them.
Emphasis on the evil. The food's gotten better lately, though. I guess his reputation will take time to heal.
After their missions, a lot of the crew doesn't require that we do a loyalty mission to get their upgrades. But Kasumi and Zaid
No messages for
are
you,
different.
Commander.
Wasn't thinking about that. All right, before we go, so we're gonna make this hard save. Save 13 is our hard save. We do not want to overwrite that. If we have big trouble in the DLC, we're going to potentially need to come back to that, because we can get stuck down there, unable to leave, and just have to roll back the whole DLC. If we do that, if we really end up there, then we'll deal with it. Caden's so sweet, though. You usually can't bring yourself to leave him. You're not the only one. Every time it comes up, Caden's definitely got his fans, and heck, even Ashley has her fans. But I didn't keep her alive because I'm a big Ash fan. Not exactly. Boltzmann. C-Star, I don't think they become more talkative after their loyalty mission. Maybe they don't have upgrades, those two. I can't think of what upgrades they do have. We got our scanning upgrade. In fact, we're going to scan planets, so we may as well. And it should be faster now. Feynman. Feynman. After brilliant physicist. Or not likely to see any good spikes. Okay, there's one. But look at how much faster we can move now across the planet's surface with Miranda's scanning upgrade. Further workaround, Jay, you know it will work when you load up your game and you do not have a loading screen. I'll believe it when I see it. I want that to be the case. Jamster, Citadel Forged in Fire, I am not familiar with. Beltman. Well, it worked. It's worked for a lot of people. Bloodwolf. That workaround has definitely worked for a lot of people. It does seem like there are people who have switched from the game's launcher to the executable back and forth, and it doesn't. We'll see when we get there. I've got a shortcut for the main executable ready with the option. We'll make a save game somewhere before the end and load that. Quit and load that. Wheeler. Jamster, it's an early access game coming to Steam on the 26th. What, I don't think I've seen anything about it. What type of game? Scanning in this system has been terrible. These are not really good spikes. You don't want to spend a lot of time fussing over finding a point that's a little better. Either a good spot or it's not a good spot. A good spot won't have to fuss.
Probe launched.
If it doesn't work with the one, it'll work with the other. That's how the story goes. I'm telling you, I'll believe it when it happens. I'll be glad when it happens. In the past, I've always played Mass Effect 2 through the Steam copy, and last time when we had that bug, we were playing through the Origin copy. I just realized we did all that scanning after making our hard save before the DLC. No worries. Beckenstein. The recipient of the first wave of Earth's colonization efforts, Beckenstein's founders had a decidedly less agrarian plan than Eden Prime. The mission of Beckenstein's first colony was to become Earth's off-planet manufacturing base, ingratiating humanity into galactic culture by producing needed goods. Meeting with mixed success for the first generation, Beckenstein then leapfrogged its competition by producing high-quality luxury goods that went straight to nearby markets via the Citadel. Today, Beckenstein is known as the Humans' Ilium, a place where new money tycoons flaunt their wealth and the have-nots are rarely spoken of. Open world sandbox fantasy RPG. Well, I like those. Like those tags, those words. Mr. Paragon. Mass Effect. Put you to sleep already, huh? Sorry about that. It's one of my favorite games. Mass Effect 2. Overload. We need to unlock Overload. But I also want to kind of max out her Shadow Strike. Let's do both. Deadly Shadow Strike. Recharge time is the same. Get an extra 100 damage points. Or reduces the cooldown by 80% if the target is killed by this power. Reduces the cooldown by 80%. So if you actually manage to kill something while using Shadow Strike, you can use it again almost right away. But as a compromise, you get a little less damage from it overall. Tempting. Let's go Deadly.
Mess with the bull, you'll
Hey,
get the
Bull! What up, Jay and Starship? Oh, glad you could join
Looking
us.
good, Miss Allison.
Happy Almost Day.
Hawk won't be able to keep his eyes off you.
Well, rightly so. Allison Gunn, you say?
I assume Allison Gunn is my cover.
You run a small but talented band of mercs out in the Terminus systems. Precisely the type of person Hawk respects. I took the liberty of giving you a reputation. Papers, witnesses, article in Badass Weekly.
Gotta have that.
Just don't start talking business with him, and you'll be fine.
This dress that Shepard's in, you do get to keep after the mission. Assuming you don't crash out and can't complete the mission. Talk to me about Mr. Hawk. Hey, Bull, it's good to be seen.
Remind me, what kind of man are we dealing with?
Hawk's a weapons dealer and smuggler. He killed my partner and stole his gray box. Other than that, he's not so bad. Rich, charismatic, willing to crack open a man's skull to get at the neural implants inside.
Yes, about the dress.
Take it I'm wearing this getup for a reason?
You'd look really out of place at a society party in armor, don't you think? You look great. You should wear this stuff more often.
Now's probably a good time to fill me in on the details.
You have been waiting patiently. Our friend Hawk is throwing a party for his closest friends. A couple dozen of the worst liars, cheaters, and mass murderers you'll ever want to meet. All bringing gifts as a tribute to the man himself. Our tribute is a lovely statue of your old friend Saren, rendered with loving detail and filled to the brim with our weapons and armor. You can keep your pistol as long as it's concealed. They won't hassle you over a sidearm. Once inside,
Not
we'll
even
make our
stuffed
way to
into the
Hawk's
dress?
front door, somewhere in the back of the ballroom. Then, we case the security and start peeling away the layers. The statue should be there, waiting for you to crack it open and arm up. Then we just waltz into the vault and take back KG's gray box. And I'll finally get a chance to say goodbye.
It actually, Ultros was, they were made by different teams. How are you doing? Yeah, Andromeda was made by a new team that has been mostly reassigned to other projects at this point.
You've worked really hard on this. KG must have meant a lot to you.
Was I that obvious? KG's gray box holds a lot of priceless personal memories. It's all that remains of who he was. But the secret he discovered is dangerous. I wouldn't bring you here if it wasn't.
What's in the gray box that makes it worth all this trouble?
The gray box holds KG's memories. Everything from all the codes and plans he stole to all the time we spent together. Wrapped up in those memories is the secret he stole. KG never told me what it was, but the information got him killed.
Nice camera angle in that last shot. Let's
This will
go.
be interesting.
That's what I'm going for. This is our stop. After you, Ms. Gunn.
The other steak would be tastier.
Hold a moment, ma'am.
Maybe you're
There seems to
hungry.
be an issue with the statue.
Is there a problem here?
No, Mr. Huck. Just doing a scan.
I don't believe we've met. Donovan Hawk.
Allison Gunn. A pleasure.
Sir, the scanners aren't picking anything up.
I don't think our guests would come all the way here from Ilium just to cause trouble. Do you? You may pass through, Ms. Gunn. You were invited after all, but I will ask your companion to remain outside. You understand, I hope.
Care to explain why my friend has to stand outside?
I don't like the look of your friend, so she stays outside. Simple as that.
No problem. You're the host.
Enjoy the party.
Well, that didn't go as I expected.
Any idea why he'd send you away?
No, we've never seen each other in person, and no one knows what I look like. Just watching his ass, I'm sure. I can't blame him.
What do we do now?
We go on with the plan. You'll just have to do all the talking. I'll stay out of sight and stick with you the best I can. We'll keep radio contact in case something goes wrong.
Stay frosty. Stay frosty now.
Find the door and case the security. We'll figure out the next step then.
This is Donovan Hawk's get-together of a bunch of do-no-gooders.
How did you ever contain that situation on the hull?
Oh, that? A quick application of force, a little pressure, and bam! Done.
Thank goodness. I thought those rabble would dog you for years.
This is a nice place for a party, though. Wouldn't mind checking out the upstairs, but no can do.
Some say.
That goes to a security room. We'll probably have to get in there at some point. Let's case the vault and figure out what we have to do.
Alright, let's go case the vault. Vault is downstairs.
I hear he's dead. Or gone, or something. Good riddance, I say.
Talking about Archangel. But they don't know. How can I be anything else? I didn't doubt you for a second.
Very nice. There's more here than I expected. Password-protected voice lock, kinetic barrier, DNA scanner. Looks like an EX700 series. Everything a vault needs to be impenetrable.
This gonna be a problem?
Please, remember who you're talking to. We'll need to get a voice sample for the voice lock. You'll have to go chat up Hawk for that.
Double XP.
We'll have to find a password too. DNA, child's play. We should find plenty of DNA samples in Hawk's private quarters. And the barrier? Cut the power. Never fails. If we can find it. KG could get through a system like this in his sleep. And I'm better. Let's get to it.
Iceman, thanks for the heads up. I guess we haven't played any in a while. Have you been checking out the Necromancer? know Sea Star's been checking out the Necromancer. It was a double XP this weekend. Yes, Ultros. Liked it tremendously. We did. We went all the way through. So just a reminder, we're not playing Nier anymore, so let's not spoil Nier for anyone, but we did make it all the way through E, and it was bloody fantastic. It was emotionally draining. It was overwhelming. It was awesome. It was really good. And I think at this point, it's all up on YouTube if you did want to check it out, see any of the end of that. It's up on YouTube. Archives of the stream end up on YouTube. Let me post them about 2 days. 2 days after the streams. Misbehave! Happy Almost Day! That's right. That's right. Happy Almost Day. Misbehave. Hope you're doing well. What's happening with you?
Looks like the barrier's power cable runs under the floor here. I'll set your Omni tool to scan for electromagnetic fields.
Bzzz. Follow the red wire. It's not like it changes, it always goes to the same place.
One sec.
Message for you, Commander. Just came in over a secure channel.
Oh, Bull!
That should
My
take
man,
care.
Bull! Thank you! Yes, Bull! Yes. We see some love in chat for Bull, who's just subscribed for a very long time, has been supporting this stream for a very long time. Bull, thank you, man. Much. Many. A lot. All. Iceman, you are most welcome. Cheers, Bull. And cheers, Iceman. Icerita. So let's see, Iceman, I think I have yet to see Icerita. Do you have that in your personal emotes? Or I might have to think about adding another one of yours. Take a look at the Icerita. You do? I wonder why I'm not seeing it then. Maybe, I don't know why I'm not seeing it then. Maybe it'll get refreshed at some point when I close and reopen Chatty. Nice view out here. I don't think I've ever really stopped. Take a look at the backdrop. Nice looking planet. Private Reams. No way we can sneak out of that party. Place is locked down tight and Security Chief Roe's in charge. No way Roe would let that get past her. I'd rather stand around bored on guard duty than risk her wrath. Sorry, Samuels.
Chief Roe, huh? She sounds like a hard ass. If we could tap into the guard's communications, I could probably use this information.
I hear Mr. Hawk's vault is exquisite.
Who could know? He never lets anyone near it.
You know, Seastar, you can't see it in Chatty either. Maybe Chatty just doesn't do personal emotes. It could be that. I'm not quite ready for this, but balcony railing, sneak into private quarters. We're going to need to go into his private quarters, and there are a couple ways in. That's one of them. Let's see.
Mr. Hawk's private rooms are off limits to guests without security clearance.
Never mind then.
Enjoy the party.
Private rooms. We need to get in there. That's the best place to find Hawk's DNA.
Remember how Kasumi didn't want us going in here yet?
Let me unlock that security room door for you.
But for now.
Ready when you are.
Y dash dash. T open open. pointed out that the circuits actually do map out nicely, so if you wanted to, you could look at the circuits instead of the matching symbols. I think I'd spend more time doing that. Those. Kasumi, get him.
I have an idea. See what you can find.
Well, I found ammo. It's a good start. Nance, have that problem too. So many passwords around here, can't keep them straight. Password for tonight is Perugia. So it's not even that easy to remember. It's no big deal. That voice scanner means the password's only useful to Hawk anyway. After this party, want to grab some beers? Let me know. Samuels.
Got something?
The password is Perugia.
Huh. That's the name of the man who stole the Mona Lisa. Nice. I tapped their communications. I think we can get past that private room guard. Tell him Chief Rose sent you. We still need that voice sample from Hawk.
Okay. Yeah, the background, I'm pretty sure, is static as well. But the circuits on that board and then the nodes which get chosen for any given hack do get connected by the circuits on the board, or appear to. Anyways, it was pointed out to me the other day that you don't even have to line up the symbols if you follow the circuits well enough. I just think I would spend so much time doing that it wouldn't quite work for me.
There he is. All you need to do is keep him talking long enough for me to get a voice print. Pull out the charm on this one, Shep.
Charm.
Whenever you're ready.
They want charm. Better not dance.
After you.
Miss Gunn, good to see you. That scene at the door hasn't soured your evening, I hope.
I understand the security, but who would dare try to break into Donovan Hawk's home?
Gunn, in our line of work, we attract a certain element. Few understand the pains we take to keep the barbarians at bay. People these days want comfort, entertainment, love. They don't see that the galaxy is fragile. They only have to worry about simple luxuries. Why? Because people like me and you are doing the terrible things that keep the galaxy spinning. This party is for us, the cleaners, the support structure for the galaxy's gleeful delusions of peace. May there always be a market for the things we do.
I said get him talking, and you got him talking. We've got enough of a voice sample. Let him go.
Need
Enjoy the
DNA.
party, Miss Gunn.
Let's go crack that voice scanner.
Other way. So Ford, you know that is Ken Daniels too, same voice actor. Ken of Ken and Gabby. Where am I going?
That got it. The barrier's down.
Password required. Voice ID accepted. Welcome, Mr. Hawk.
Oh, still lack DNA. We break in from the balcony. The other thing to do is talk our way in with a little help from Kasumi. I kind of like the balcony. And I want to make our first hard save along this DLC, just anticipating the possibility that we run into the crash bug later and that skipping the cutscenes with either the executable or the launcher doesn't get us past it and we have to roll back to a certain point. Now, I'm not going to want to roll back this far, but... Sneak into private quarters, shall we?
seen us.
Moving to cover.
She didn't actually take the command? Nice. Let's go. Yes, you do that.
I see them.
Boom. Wait for it. Bye-bye. You want to go over? I just want to stay out here, Shepard.
Look for anything we can get usable DNA from. Just make it quick and quiet.
So, don't set off the alarm by the bed. Is that what you're saying?
Plant.
You don't know. Maybe he strokes his plant. There could have been DNA there. Okuda Decryption Project Update. Of the gray box. Little progress to report. We have now completed dictionary attacks using words and phrases from 4,800 galactic languages. Research into the Okuda family has not produced any matches. It's unlikely that a random brute force approach will produce a result within our lifetimes. Given the nature of the gray box technology, it's possible that the decryption key may not be a password at all. It could be a memory, an emotion, even a smell. The permutations could be infinite. I suggest that we begin investigating alternative methods for breaking through the security on the box.
We can probably get Hawk's DNA off the data pad. He seems to have obsessed over this. But I'm not sure there's enough. Let's keep looking.
Yes, a holographic keyboard. I'm sure that has DNA.
Holographic interface. Won't find a sample here.
No DNA, but... Looks like Hawk's been trying to crack KG's gray box. Looks like he's missing something. He hasn't cracked the encryption yet.
Ah, there is an alarm clock. It will set off an alarm.
No hair, no skin flakes.
The housekeepers must be thorough.
I agree, Bull. On both counts. Zaid and Kasumi really should have been included, but they're also really good additions to the game, which is part of why they should have been included.
Found a sample?
No, a credit sheet.
1 credit.
Empty. Too bad. A cigarette butt would have been a good source.
T-open Y. There's his antique weapons collection.
The cleaners don't dare touch treasures like this. We can get some skin cells from the dust. It's probably contaminated, though. We should find another sample.
What do we have left? The alarm clock's not it. Wine glass.
Not a great saliva sample, but it's still useful.
Kept you waiting, huh?
Let's get out of here.
Hey, Tyler. You'll be lurking while you pack. You're moving Saturday morning. Hot damn. TYB. Wanted to stop in and say hello to the Entropic family. Lurking while packing. And I think that's exciting. Are you excited for the move? Good luck with the move on Saturday. Lurk on. Pack well. You a good packer? Are you an efficient packer? So, just thinking about where we are, let's, we're gonna drop a few more hard saves along the way, just in case we have weirdness at the end we can't overcome. I might be willing, or I might just be compelled.
How the hell did they do that? I don't know. Jump down, shut. You didn't hear?
Here's someone breaking a window. No gunshots.
You! Stop!
Get him, Kasumi!
Did I do that?
I wasn't done breaking things. You think the quick save works? No, the quick save does work, but if we end up... Yeah, quick save works fine. There's still a reason I wanted to have hard saves. So, now, we should have what we need. Way around either way. Getting into his vault, which is also kind of a museum, was to get KG's gray box. But what I want is something else.
DNA identification affirmed. Welcome, Mr. Hawk.
I'll check for security cams. Go ahead and get dressed.
Cover your eyes. Now, still wearing the dress. Try and picture any scenario in which she could get that armor on in 5 seconds. Just try to imagine it. Looks good though. She loves the locust. I do. I don't have a lot of choices right now. Changing, indeed.
So this is Hawk's vault. Very nice. This scanner will hone in on the gray box. It's not far.
No, but there's too much cool stuff to look at.
I could still get money for something like this, even outside the Alliance. Asari go nuts for this sort of thing.
There's more off in the distance that we can't get to. Statue of a mass relay. Unless it's another one like the one on the Citadel. First game. The dome thing over there.
Creepy.
We see stuff like that on Ilos.
Michelangelo's David. Just... wow. Think we could get this out through the door?
A little worse for wear. Rogan
Hawk
statues.
has good taste. I'll give him that.
Rachni.
Ugh. Rachni Queen. I guess everything's valuable to someone.
One person's trash. Another's
Doesn't look
treasure.
like much, but that might be one of the most valuable pieces here. Turian art is rare outside of Palavin. For good reason, I say.
Really uncomfortable chair.
This is nice. Oddly relaxing.
Is that like the Oculus that attacks us eventually? Here's a curious one. You've played Dragon Age, you might recognize.
Wow. Imagine that thing coming at you in a dark alley.
Crossover of worlds.
A model of the Kara. It's like a Turian Titanic, the way I hear it.
Icebergs in space.
This looks like Quarian script. Wow. This has got to be old. When was the last time the Quarians wrote on stone?
Tell me.
I feel like its eyes are following me. Yikes. That's impressive. Not sure what it is, though.
I think Kasumi is easily impressed. Although this last piece... Statue of Liberty.
How did Hawk get Lady Liberty's head? Damn you, Hawk!
Damn you, Hawk! And then the two things we came for, the gray box and the locust.
That's a Casa Locust. No.
Damn you! Damn you all to hell!
The gun that killed 2 presidents. Gorgeous. It even comes with a perfect copy, too. I'm sure Hawk won't mind if we borrowed these.
This should come in handy.
Okay, so about those hard saves. It's not about needing them all. And the quick save, I will drop quick saves as we go along. I just want to make sure we've got hard saves from an earlier part, like before the combat starts in a second here. In case the workarounds don't work, I might make one attempt to roll back. And but you know what? If it fails, it's gonna fail. Just like it did last time, and I won't want to roll back and beat myself up with it. Let's see what happens. Gray box. Such a small thing.
Oh my god. There it is.
Don't bother, Miss Goto. It's code-locked. I had a feeling that was you at the door. I knew if it was really you, you'd get through anyway.
You know me. I don't like to disappoint.
I need what's in your grey box, Kasumi. You know I'm willing to kill you for it. I'll admit your skills are impressive. You got into my vault like I'd left it open, but you're still going to die, screaming. No!
Have I got your attention?
That shut him up.
Kill them!
Here they come.
So the locust. Yes, had to pick up a few. Had to do it. Oh, locust, so good. Can't get a lock. Alright. Can I get Kasumi on the move here? See, I wouldn't trust Kasumi to move in if I couldn't get an actual target lock like that. Go! Yes, you go silent. You go, you do.
Lock shield.
You kill. Not good. Alright, we got knocked out of cover and killed. That happens. Locust type. Oh man, that's why we're here. That's why we're here. Welcome back, Woo. Oh!
Sounds like you've been snacking on some of the local mushrooms.
Oh, not yet. But I'm getting hungry.
Think from the front.
Kasumi did take some decent cover, so I think I'll leave her there.
Burn, bitch! Whoa! Watch out! Phone silent.
drop a drone here soon. Ah.
Coming from the right. Light him up. Sure thing.
Drone.
Can't do that right now. Got it. Light him up. Burn, bitch. Can't do it.
Come on out and play.
Can't get there.
Notice how she won't take it. We need a hot reticle for some of those powers, and that just unfortunately happens to be one. Stand up! Hey, Marisha, welcome back. Yeah, let's just shoot the statue. That's a good time. Want to help here, Kasumi? It's about time. Please, go and do. Go do, kill. Yes!
Checking blueprints. There's a landing pad to the east. Let's get out of here.
Joker, bring
Yep.
the shuttle in now.
Yep. Alright, so we're gonna go quick saves from here on out. We might make one more intermediate hard save somewhere along the way. And they're all irrelevant. They just make me feel better. Because we're gonna try and beat this bug here today. And probably all we need to do is quit the game, load. With the cutscene skipped, and it should work just fine. Never did get that last time, though.
Here they come.
Kasumi, thank you. Notice how that hit the vehicle? Did not tag him with it, didn't have a hot reticle. That was greedy. I could have hit him with warp once his shield broke. But I got greedy, so I had to wait.
Look straight ahead.
Flashbang. There it went. Sea-Star, have fun and see you all tomorrow. Good night, Sea-Star. Sleep well. One down.
Get down.
Get him. Get him. Great job getting over that barrier there, guy. Any ammo laying around? Ammo's actually kind of scarce. What's the bug again? After the final fight,
Damn it. We have to find another
game
way.
just crashes to desktop with no autosave, so you get rolled back to before the final fight. Just a hard crash to desktop at a very bad time. Never played 2 on PC? Never? Wow. Derp. Oh, they're scolding me for that one.
I see them!
Shit. Kasumi, really? Really? She did that. She probably won't even make it back. Damn. Still alive. We're not sending her after him.
Taking cover!
How about... Oh, damn. Kasumi's down now. Okay. Oh! Good God. They did that to themselves. Did you see his body go flying? I had nothing to do with that. Don't blame me. And so he lived through it.
We've got We'll take heavier weapons than that to blow those things.
Taking cover!
Did you say heavier weapons? Oh, I can do that.
Down you go. These are full of fuel. It's easily enough to blast through the wall.
Actually, this would be a good point well before the end. And I don't know why I'm doing it. Don't even ask. I don't know why I'm doing that. We already have our workaround in place. It'll work around or it won't.
What the hell are you people doing down there? Kill Allison.
Kill Allison Gunn! Risky. Cover! I don't think there's much ammo around here. Little bit.
Can't fight me, Kasumi. You know what happened to your poor toy when he fought.
You don't behave like that. Murderer. Here we go.
Finish him off.
Going silent.
I'll tear you fire.
Check your screens. Down you go. Mind over matter.
Terrible shooting at that heavy.
Now you see me.
Oh, almost.
This looks interesting.
Tech damage.
Keep them busy. I'll take care of this myself.
Here they come.
Moving to cover.
Shepard! Cover. Man, that didn't go so well.
Going silent.
Beautiful.
Gotcha.
Hostile contact.
Nice.
Eclipse forever.
It's for you to come out and play.
Deploying combat drone. Can't do that right now. screens!
Still alive over in the corner. Get her!
Now you see me.
Hostile contact!
Woo! That rocket. Just think, Heavy, you could have had me.
Going dark. Look straight ahead. Down you go.
Good job. Nice work, Kasumi. Yeah, so of all those other places where I made my little safety saves that don't matter worth a damn, this would be a decent place to make one. Whether it's a quick save or a hard save, it doesn't really matter. But if we needed to replay a sequence of this in an effort to avoid tripping up a bug, setting up a bug at the end of this sequence. So, should we just reload from here, and then we'll be skipping cutscenes? We just preempt this problem right now? Canadians, what's up? It goes well. It goes well. How about with you? Well, if we fight through the fight and we get the crash, we're just gonna be refighting it anyways. It's got some cool cutscenes, but so let's do this. So,